Hey, welcome back, everybody. What we working on today? Well, we got my wife's '09 Sportster trike. Right here. The problem is no start, dead battery. Well, I tested the battery and it shows bad. Well, I keep the battery tender on it and it wouldn't crank, act like a dead battery. So, I was gonna pull the battery out and the pigtail for the battery tender, the fuse was blown. So I put my other charger on it, charged it till it was fully charged, and it's still is all it'll do. I'll show you. I'll show y'all what it's doing. That's what it's doing. All right, May of last year, I had to replace the battery. Well, the battery came from Batteries Plus. I tested the battery with this battery tester and it shows good. I tested it with the load tester and it went straight down to red. So I called the people, got a 2-year warranty on it. He said, bring it down here. He said, we'll have to charge it and test it. And if it tests as bad, we'll give you a new one. Well, he wouldn't take my word on it. So we're going to take the battery out right there. We're going to take it down. I reckon while they're doing their thing, I'm going to go have me some lunch. And hopefully they'll find that the battery's bad. Now, if they say that battery's not bad, which I know it's bad because I can put the jumper box on it and the bike will fire right up. I've checked the ground wire, checked the power wire. Everything's fine. So we're going to get the battery out. We're going to take it down to Batteries Plus. If they won't warranty it, we're going by the Harley dealers, see how much their batteries are, which I think they're about $230, if not more. I forgot what I paid for the one in Eleanor. And then I'm going to call my buddy at O'Reilly's and see what he can get me one for. I think the last time I checked, it was like $100. This one was $126 at Battery Plus. So, anyway, I'm going to get the battery out. We're going to get going. And we'll be back and see what happens. So y'all stand by, don't go nowhere. All right, everybody. Well, we took the battery out. We took it down to Batteries Plus. Young boy down there said, you know, we got to charge it and check it. If it shows bad, we'll give you another one. So he put it on fast charge. I sat there about 40 minutes. He come out there and said, come here, you know, show you. We're going to check the battery in front of you. Well, the battery tested good. And anytime you quick charge a battery for a little bit, it's going to test good because it's hot. Now I had this thing on charge for about 3 weeks because she don't ride the bike very much, so I leave it on the battery tender. Well, one thing I found out, I think my battery tender has shorted out because it blew the fuse. I put another fuse in it, it blew the fuse. So that's trash. Now then I put my other charger on it and I charged it till the light was green. Come out here, you know, still wouldn't crank. So I checked the battery with this checker right here. And believe it or not, it showed good but low. That's okay. So then I got my snap-on load tester out. I put it on the battery. As soon as I hit the button, it went down to red. That means no good. The battery was no good. Now I told him, I said, battery is no good. It didn't do any good, but I told him it wasn't no good. But I said, okay. I said, you want to buy the battery back? Just, aggravating them. I told him, I said, I'm not putting that battery back in that bike because I know it won't crank. So, and my Harley dealer is closed. They changed their store hours. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Today is Monday. I would have had to wait until Wednesday, but I wanted to know if it was the battery or a $450 starter, plus pulling everything apart to put the starter on. So I went up there and I told him I needed a battery. So we come home. For shit and giggles, I put the other batteries plus back in here. Same thing. Brr, brr. Took it out. I put the one I bought from AutoZone. I took the one I bought from O'Reilly's, stuck in here. And let me show y'all. Y'all ready? See? It didn't even turn over good till it fired right up. So, thank goodness it was just a battery. Get my cord untangled a little bit. I need a wireless mic if I'm going to keep this up. So what I did, I bought another battery tender. If the bike was ridden often enough, I wouldn't worry about it, but it's not. Especially during cold weather. I don't like riding the bike because to set it up for her, we had to put mid-controls on it. And my knees are under my gut, and I'm just not comfortable on the bike. I mean, I ride it around the block up to the store or something, but to actually want to go somewhere on this bike, no, not for me. But we're going to put the battery tender on here. I got to hook her lights back up. And button her up and we'll be done with her. If I can quit dropping everything. So, personally myself, I got something running on the roof up there. Must be a squirrel. Personally, myself, I'll never go back to Batteries Plus. Some of you might have good things with Battery Plus. I know I've talked to a couple of people that's had not the same issue, but they had the same issue trying to get a battery taken care of. So, all right, okay, there it goes. It's going back in there. But anyway, but that's it for the video, guys and gals. If you got something out of it, give me the thumbs up and leave a comment. If you had a good or a bad experience with Batteries Plus, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me about it. Leave the thumbs up. So until next time, I appreciate y'all coming along. As always. So we're going to get this thing buttoned back up and we're going to call it a day. Bye, y'all.